Hello and welcome back to the Operation Winterstorm 1944 campaign. We are this time playing as the Italians of the Monterosa division over here. And our goal is to take this little town or village here of Vergemoli. Real quick, the briefing. We are, as I said, from the Monterosa Alpini division. So that's the Mountaineer Division from the RSI, the fascist Italian-German puppet state. And our first objective, this is again taking place at the same time as the previous battle. It's actually 1 hour earlier than the battle before, basically. And we are part of that objective, and our first objective is the western slope of the Sergio Valley. And we have a company of mountaineers. We have some Italian cannons in support. We will later get more mountaineers as well as German mortars. And we are again up against our old friends from the Buffalo Division, as well as Italian partisans. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, one thing that is noted is that I am supposed to leave my setup zone as quickly as possible because it is quite exposed, which this time at least they're nice enough to tell me. Also, apparently the whole valley is crawling with partisans. Now, I'm gonna interpret that like this, that when the lighting conditions improve, my guess is that this might be able to be spotted for artillery. Now, because of that, I will do something that I probably should have done in the first scenario, which is I will do a preparatory barrage on this church, which will likely house an American artillery observer, which would have great view of our approach here. My hope is that since the American morale so far was okay-ish, that an artillery barrage will drive him into the lower part of the church tower, from which he won't be able to spot that much, especially because there's weird terrain fuckery going on here as well. He can still spot a little bit, but the buildings will be in the way. So that's kind of my plan here. There will be a preparatory barrage. By the way, I should probably mention this terrain is awesome, isn't it? I mean, this is some great shit. We should do more like this in FH2. So I will put down at the edge of this little forested area at the roadside where we have some cover. I will put down a forward observer as well as heavy machine guns. And I hope that once, again, visibility improves, because we are early in the morning, once visibility improves, we will be able to spot for artillery quite effectively, and also use the heavy machine guns for support. We finally have them. I don't think I have target reference points this time, so because of that I need a good position. I just hope there won't be any partisans there, although that seems possible, but we will see. Other than that, I decided not to advance along this main road here. It seems a bit too risky and too limited. Instead I will walk and drive up until here, climb up the hill, and then advance across the hill through the forest and attack from here, which seems like a better position. I will also take 2 heavy machine guns with me here. One thing to note is that apparently there's a big minefield somewhere. I'm gonna guess in this area here, protecting the approach to the town as well as on the road. That's my guess. So yeah, that's gonna be fucking annoying. You know how much I hate minefields. Lastly, one little first look at our troops here. As you can see, they are kind of roughly reskinned. They're modded, obviously, so there's some, like, their helmets don't completely fit, they glitch into the German helmets. They're reskinned Germans, basically. But yeah, those are our Italian, German-trained Italian mountain troops. So that's pretty cool. Compared to the German mountain troops, they don't have as many submachine guns, and not the good Italian models. Well, actually, this guy has an Italian one. They do have some Breda light machine guns as well, but generally they have more light machine guns. I think they're reskinned Panzer Grenadiers. I don't know how realistic that is. I don't actually know the TOE of these late Italian troops, but there's that. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, the helmets look a bit rough, but I'm gonna move up the machine guns in the truck as far as possible, but they will also have to climb up the hill with those heavy things, so there's that. I do hope that there's the target. I could actually place something here, but I think this is just asking to be artied then. And here comes my preparatory barrage on the church. Let's switch off the... Yeah, you can see those are Italian 105 mils. I hope that this will maybe even knock out, who knows. Oh, actually I probably should have delayed this a bit in case there's partisans around. Maybe even knock out the forward observer, but at least drive him down into the church basement where he belongs. Okay, I can... okay, I can drive away this tank next. Maybe I couldn't put the mortar battery here actually. That could work. Bit little room to maneuver though. Maybe if I put the spotter in here and hide him here. And then put the mortar battery somewhere else, that would be better. Just need to make sure they are on, they're in contact. Over here my support troop is setting up, including my artillery forward observer. Sadly the names are all German. I think that might be impossible to fix without making all the forces Italian. Okay, over here we have started the climb. I hope we can actually get up here, but it should be possible. And by the way, apparently our reinforcements will also come up here, so maybe I will use these reinforcements together with the first troops and really concentrate them, which is normally a good idea. The second possibility would be to maybe use these to go through the forest first to get closer, but well, we will see. There's also this little path, if you want to call it here, which I could, yeah, let's use the first force to get up this path here at the edge of the hill, and then later we will join up with the reinforcement troops. Alright, first platoon walking up. These two will serve as a scout. And the others will walk after them. I hope there will be no glitching around with pathfinding here, although, I mean, this is one of those areas where I could actually understand if they did. It's not like those bridges where it's like, why? In this case it's like, yeah, it's pretty complex terrain that's going on here. The machine guns, the heavy ones, will go up here on this hill. From here they should be able to, once the side conditions clear up, they should be able to drop some fire on Vergemoli. Here comes the second platoon down the road. Jesus Christ, why are these guys shouting around so much? We're sneaking here up on the enemy here. Well, I mean, we did start with an artillery barrage, but still. Over here, our machine guns are set up. don't want to set them up too far forward, because this is so exposed and I wouldn't be able to get into cover and break line of sight quickly. I think from here it's good enough for our fire support. I hope. Okay.
Via, via! Via, via!
Yeah, the second platoon is there.
Non perdiamo tempo.
Mortars coming up.
Sembrava troppo facile.
Allora vuole...
So far no contact. By my minesweepers, I mean of course brave scouts here. Wonder where that minefield is. Probably somewhere in the forest here if I had to guess.
Lo faccio fuori!
Affermativo, signore.
Mortars.
Ce n'è per tutti. Fermatelo!
Via libera! Non penso nemmeno.
Told the scouts to wait a bit so the main force can move up, but after that they will carry on. So far no contact, no mines or anything, but soon we will reach this crossroad here, which has kind of like a boulder sticking up. And then there's another one there. It kind of looks like this is where the fun begins. Now, I did look, there's also like a path down through the valley. But I don't know, this seems like you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage going through there. So, I do have another platoon back in the setup zone waiting. Maybe I will send them through there depending on how it goes up there. But not for now. Okay, keep climbing, that's what you're doing, you're mountaineers. Need to rejiggle my observer team here a bit. Turns out they're not in contact with their mortars anymore, which we will be setting up in this area here. Oh, okay. We found the Americans or Italians or whatever. Well, found, maybe the wrong word. Okay, yeah, that was the scout team, but okay, that's what they're for. Okay, did we already spot them? Ah, okay, here, yeah, those are partisans again. Let's deal with them. Alright, let's rejiggle ourselves a bit here. Sadly, my platoon HQ for some reason was the first up on the path, but I will send them a bit to the side. I want a few guys to climb up here as well, so I have more angles on that position.
Non ci penso nemmeno.
Okay, these guys are in position, the others will move up.
Il nemico è di fronte a noi. Muoversi.
Dai, addosso! Non diamogli scampo!
Okay. I hope some people can get up there. This will be kind of tough to fight against. course they're in the underbrush there. Which is why I told them, yeah, move up here. I hope that works, kind of, maybe. Yeah, I think they will have to go up this route. Then we can move them up here and maybe give some covering fire. Where are the two dead scouts? There. Nifty. Other than that, I'm still setting up my mortars and such.
Dai, addosso! Non
Il
diamogli
nemico è di
scampo!
fronte a noi!
Dai, addosso! Non diamogli scampo!
Un momento!
Alright. I think, okay, we're not under fire here, so time to start an assault move from here, I would say. Since we do have two machine gun teams in each of these squads, it should be quite possible to do, or quite easy compared to the other Gebirgsjäger, to do like a bounding Overwatch kind of thing. Squad will be firing at the suspected enemy positions to maybe draw out some fire. Well, roughly in the direction of the enemy. Okay, no return fire so
Da
far.
questa parte, qua giù!
Okay, next attack. Up here, of course, we're also advancing through the forest.
Dobbiamo muoverci, via!
Andiamo a avanzare!
Bene, vi stiamo per fare una bella sorpresa.
Of course, I hit the gunner. Let's hope we can salvage that machine gun at least. What the fuck? Okay, there's partisans up in the forest. That's great. Shit. Okay, so they have a machine gun as well. Haven't spotted that yet. But, yeah, that needs to be taken out ASAP. most of my guys are holding firm and fighting. Shot one there. I think the machine gun was further down the road. Yep, that's the machine gunner. Yeah, he's here behind that tree. Yeah, here we go. French LMG. Okay, we got one of the machine gun team. I think the others are running away, which is good. Although it would be nice to shoot that guy. But if so, we will do it next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.